Jebem li ti Hanoveri. Jebem li ti. Aj sad.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because...
Haha, prošlo.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal.
Tries a shot!
Jebote sranje.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score. Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not
Bra.
have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Seedorf. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Ja ne znam koji su ovo pasovi od Ronaldinha, brate.
How good was that? About as smooth as it gets. Into the lead once more.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got...
Shoots! It's in! That is remarkable!
Majke, ne znam kako je ovo golova prija.
Moments. Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vieira. That's an imaginative... Goes for a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And the comeback is complete. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Botafogo get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look.
Jebote.
And he get on the end of this. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Ronaldinho. Gattuso. Seedorf. Mateus. That is a great pick out. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe.
Ja sam to zamislio kao plasiran šut, ali ajde. Ko nam i nije htio tako.
Ronaldinho. And here's Pullet. Oh, good chance, surely. Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. Lovely pass. But...
Šta je s ovim trouglovima, bro, realno, bro, ha?
Has a look and plays it forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Ne znam šta je ovo, kakvi je ovo trouglovi. Strašno. Baš nešto mi čudno reaguju. Dao mi 2 gola, nisam mogao ništa, samo mu odbrana stoji.
Played back to the goalkeeper.
Ajde, Peki, šta drkaš tu loptu, brate?
Half-time getting close now. And it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Now it's
Lomi
Ronaldinho.
čovjek analog za džabe. Ništa ne dobije.
It's a simple one for the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Lam delivers.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not
I
really
ti bre guli tretrde. Izgubio sam želju da igram, vrate, utakmicu, majke mi ja. Jebem ti fudbal i pauze. Dobro, brate, dobio si, jel treba da izađem, a? Ajde, nemam vreme ovdje se zeba, majke mi, igraj, ne visi mi na stream lebat.
Rummenigge is carrying after that one.
Završimo ovu utakmicu pa žurim, ne znam gdje ću pre od obaveza.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Easily packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Pa nije, brate, nego igramo PES, pišemo po streamu, dopisujemo se. Ajde, završimo utakmicu pa će pišemo. Nije problem.
But only one between them. And the game has already resumed here. Romario. That is a brilliant interception. Lam gets rid without sophistication. Bellingham.
Amo će me izderiraš, ću te na kanta muskurac.
It's breakaway time.
Ferdinand makes the interception. Seedorf. Right, Seedorf. And he big header. Sticks it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the
Ovo je više PASPORT 3 nego Kec Anton, by the way.
Botafogo.
Da, troj.
And into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And he's certainly onside here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pressing high and with purpose. Mateus is onto it in a flash. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Yaya Toure. Now Gattuso. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Just so... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de bien vouloir prendre connaissance du communiqué envoyé par la police et qui s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant.
Šta je bilo la? Hm? Hm? Je li ti? Hm? Šta je bilo? A? Šta je bilo? Lizačice? A? Mhm. Samo da ližeš nešto. Samo da ližeš ti nešto, 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 samo da ližeš ti nešto. Hm? Samo da ližeš ti nešto, samo da ližeš. Hm? Gdje si ti, dobrodošao? Šta ima? Jebote, Anton, brate, mora da pošteš malo situaciju u ligi, brate. Ne možda nađeš ljude za ligu, je. Čas izuzećima.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And already we're underway here. Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the... And a chance!
Što zastade slika, je.
Quality ball. Now it's Batista. Works it forward.
Oh.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Beckham. Played out to the left flank. Nicely weighted. And he shoots!
Vidi mjesta kakva pazda.
Nice, but not quite the end product required. Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Manchester United with their first corner.
Aj meni se ne
First
sviđa
of the game
Roman
for either
Kjelac.
side, actually. Looking to go forward now.
Evo ga još jedan, brate, s pauzama, poludeću, majke mi.
And that's it.
Barem sam dobio pobedu.
So we have to end it.
Igrajte fudbal.
And my co-commentator
Hele.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns.
Welcome to the stream, Alani.
The signal Iduna Park located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena.
Pun kurac Ukrajinaca, bre, šta je ovo?
That's the whistle. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and
Ujebot.
on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
Pa ja sam malo htio na ibricu to, ali ajde.
Rijkaard.
Mada dobro, slabo sam nekako.
Olise powering forward here. That's been intercepted.
that was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro cuts it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
Što je dobar ovdje link up.
Oh, what has happened here? That's good play.
Uf.
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position. There's the crossfield ball.
Mada možda ide u njegove formacije.
Maradona running with the ball.
Opa, Maradona. Ninja Bona.
Smarting him this time.
Maradona.
Botafogo have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Pullet gets into some space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some really good ball movement. Lam drives forward on the overlap.
Kako se lepo javlja rumeni.
That'll be a throw. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Poland clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Kako bre uđi unutra bre, brate.
Well, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vidi ga Reta.
That pass might be takes a shot. It's hit the upright. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Druže, Sony će da mi poleti, šta je ovo je? Go mate, come on, fast. You so good. Bro, please fast.
With their first corner, the first of the game for either side actually.
Don't Maradona, please. Maradona too good for me.
Short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pullet. Ibrahimovic. Pullet.
Please, no Sadov, no, bro. Gde si Uroše?
Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was all
Šta se radi na estradi?
very low, and so it proved.
Ako niste videli, pravim turnir. Jedini requirement je da budete kod mene na Discordu.
The manager's been reminding his players
Biće uskoro više informacija.
forward to let their focus slip.
Ja.
Try cutting inside here.
Imate u general chatu objavu o tome.
Can he spark a counter here? Now that looks a decent ball.
Joj, Dragane, kakvi su to botovski potezi. Treba da mi da
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Bože, bože, gledam.
Didn't quite meet it right. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Poland have their third corner.
No Maradona, bro, no. Rijkaard good.
And it's hoisted clear. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. And this is Neymar.
Oh, nice, ovo je bilo to.
They've scored!
A jedi.
A game of thrills, all
No,
square
bro.
in the blinking of an eye. Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take
Full
a back
celebration is not good.
importance of a committed reaction.
Trust me.
This is wonderful to watch.
After 36 minutes,
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this. Yeah, that could spell trouble. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. And here's Hullet. No, he's not getting any further than that. Vieira. This might spell danger. Great ball. It is.
No, no, I won't shoot there, bro.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's
Ibrakadabra. Too strong.
Botafogo going terrific.
Oh, Lothar Matthäus.
And they're at it again in double quick time. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty. Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time.
Nisam tu dodao loptu, ali ide.
Botafogo take a two-goal lead
Hey.
and are looking good
At
for the win.
yemiş.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away. This possibly the last play of the half.
Jaj, kad mi promeni stranu ovako, to me mnogo nervira.
Gabriel Jesus looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Neymar. Neymar plowing chance for a shot. He's got a goal. And right on half-time.
Nice, nice, very nice.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Oh, time to catch your breath after a manic first half.
3 šuta, 3 gola, on 6 šuta, 2 gola.
But only one between them.
screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium. Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him. Aims beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide.
Za ovaj free-to-play tim ne igra uopšte loše lik.
Hullet.
Ali ne može se protiv ovih zveri. Gledaj ovo.
Plenty of space here.
I, duvaj ga, bre.
Picks it up out wide. And it's Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chooses to go back. He's cut it out.
Gde si, bre? Prelo! Menadžeru moj.
Felix. Foot in. And that is exemplary defending. Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing. No, that is pretty much the end of that. He is starved of space and time. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice
Yeah.
idea, but the execution was lacking. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rummenigge, always looking for that half a chance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the
Tot
counter.
over. Takva legenda je uvek u prime-u, brate. Evo, brate, igramo se malo. Još nekih sat vremena pa da bežim na posao.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on to replace him is Mbappe. Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Seedorf. Knocks it into space. Can he finish?
Kylian Mbappe.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Botafogo go two up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's
Ma ne, bre.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Botafogo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and
Šta ima kod tebe, Krelo, brate?
seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vieira. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. And this is Polet. Grealish. Poland are looking to break at pace. Could be danger here. Girassi is flagged offside.
Šta je to novo izašlo? Baš ono. Ti si stari gamer. Definicija gamera, vrati.
Joao Felix. Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram cuts out the pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Poland clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had it nicked away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Hunnit. It's a really well-measured ball. He's found a way through. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Lahm. Oh, super ball. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. Opts to play it back. Seedorf.
Uf, jaki klizeci.
Good take, and is he in? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Ali, Sedorfe, brate moj, fenomenal pas imaš. Znači daješ, što se kaže, s oproštenjem kurcem pase. Kako si mogao pogrešiti ovaj pas? Samo mi to zanima.
Inspired goalkeeping. Girassi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Girassi, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mnogo mi se sviđa kako lepo
Very neat.
kontroliše loptu ovaj lik.
Tidily. Swings it
Kad
across.
bi ja imao ovo, ja bi bio barem još za 20% bolji, kad bi imao ovu kontrolu lopte.
Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Ajde, momak. Ajde, momak.
And that will be it. Botafogo can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Mateus claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Why you so angry, bro?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Don't be angry, mate. There is no need. Okay, bro, sorry. Ja, stvarno mislio će pobedi, igrao sam s pola snage, vred. Dalibore, pa ne radi loše, vrete. Fino je, samo da nema ovih Poljaka i Ukrajinaca, bilo bi mnogo bolje. No, mate, I'm not pig. Joj, ma pusti čovjeka, iznervirao si. Pa mi burek, sad će mu da li je s mesom ili sa sirom, aprel, ali ima burek sa mesom i sa sirom, brate, ili je pita sa sirom. Daj si bre Petar, šta ima? Vidi ga, ima pravi link up, brate. Mateus Rumenigi. Lagan si ti, brate. Petre, ti uvek možda iznenadiš i senke, brate. Ti si stara Kajla.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. We have already started here. Another episode of this.
Mi nije jasno kako mu pobegne lopta, samo me to zanima.
Serginho, now he is quick, rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid. I suppose if there was such a thing as a shoots.
Iš! Iš! Ju, vidi ga. Poljak.
Decent chance. Oh, that is very close.
Mateus brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Da, joinovali se sad na Discordu.
Serginho. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Batistuta.
Bakistuta.
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Seedorf. He's a sharp little ball here. Deep cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking here to chip it through.
Ma ne, kakav sam doktor za ovaj lofted pas, znači... Svaki put me oduševio ovaj gol, svaki put.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is, and he shoots! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
Oh, what a mistake! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Hullet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Botafogo have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Batistuta.
Bakistuta.
Mateus clipped into space. Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. He's had a shot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. This time, surely.
Brate, da li je moguće su oko... Taman posla da smetaš Marko, brate. Nemoj da misliš to nikad.
Flamengo get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rummenigge shapes to shoot. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries a shot. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Quality ball. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Hullet. And it's Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? Oh, this looks sharp. Just eases him off the ball. Greenwood.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's clever. Botafogo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rummenigge. And the counter is on. Zola charging forward, the ball at his feet. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rummenigge. Great vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Vermaelen is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ibrahimovic, and it's Seedorf. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Hullet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Zola, and now the breakaway.
Gianfranco Zola.
Can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. Casillas claims it safe. There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition.
Biće sve informacije uskoro na Discord kanalu.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. Botafogo head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Rummenigge. Seedorf.
Ja.
The ball is out of play.
Ne, ovo ti je poljski burek.
And it's been given away. Lam is always looking to play quality ball.
A da, još da sam htio njemu da dodam.
Greenwood does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Seedorf.
Šta je bre s pasevima jebote?
Batistuta. Oh, good. And the shot.
A, brate, gledaj ovo. Znači, cijelo 2 napada mi ne daje pas da ja hoću. Ma mrš u pičku materiju.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
This has become one super.
Free to play team, gledaj ovo bre, brate.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
Bože dragi!
The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's going to go a long way. And it's Batistuta. Applies the finish.
Vidi ovo, odbi se njemu na nogu.
And he knocks
Ok, mora ovo da primim, 100%.
Mateus. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment.
Ne reaguju mi igrači, šta je ovo?
And Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Ok, brate.
And he's
Konami. To je to. Ne da mi Konami da igram, brate.
about as smooth as it gets. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. He gave it plenty and some.
Bože me sačuvaj.
Probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Katastrofa, brate, šta gledam? Gledam i ne verujem šta se dešava.
Substitution for Botafogo. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
7.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 8.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Coming on the field.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Vidi, opet mi daje pozadi pas.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Ko je kurac, bre, alo?
Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. Kaká. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Really didn't have enough to... Big charge!
Ili ovo realno, brate? Ili ovo realno, šta je sa igricom drugo poluvreme? Ko je ovo kurac, alo?
2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Ja ne znam šta se dešava u ovoj partiji, brate. Vodim čovjeka 2-0 i drugo poluvreme od 6. minuta pas ne mogu da odam gde hoću.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Flamengo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Brate, kako ja izgubi partiju, ja ne mogu da verujem, jebate.
Nicely weighted ball.
Sve mu se odbija, šta je ovo, jebote?
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. When they say our goal is having a
Ma,
shot!
bravo, Konami.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
And it's Kaká. Ball ball's gone out of play. It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. And this is Pullet. Goes for a shot! They've scored! They're back within reach!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Botafogo give themselves a...
Can he finish? And it's in!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so
Decimo,
down
brat.
to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So, oh, he's been caught napping. Vinicius against the cross.
Promaši prazan gol, brate mi.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Mene je sramota od koga sam ja izgubio, bez jebanci.
Pele knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be an...
Vodiš lika 2-0, brate, do 6. minuta i dodaje ne rade. Samo odjednom sve prestane. Sve prestane odjednom, brate.
Break at pace. And it's
I vidiš da će primiš gol. To je bila, brate.
Rijkaard.
Ovo je definitivno najskriptovanija utakmica koju sam odigrao od početka, od kada je izašla ova igrica.
How that cross missed everyone is
Ovo je užas.
victory to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Vinicius Junior. Oh no, what has happened here? Edmilson. It's Hullet. Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. Botafogo can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to...
35 poena, znači ovaj nije ni u... Ovaj je negde, brate... To je to. GG. 35 poena od ovog. Od 60. minuta ljudi ja nisam mogao dodaju da spojim. Dodaju da spojim, znači vidim šta se dešava i pričam, ja ću primim gol i primam golove, to je to. Tačno osetiš, tačno znaš, užas. Izgubio sam od lika 16.000 na svetu. To je to. Bolje da ne igram više. 35 poena, 10 utakmica.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think we'll find it very hard to overlook the qualities.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Botafogo definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Pirlo. Well read, nice interception.
Ma, brate, kako bolje radi utakmicu.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Chance for a shot!
Brate, da napucam mog Sedorfa, jebi ga baš.
And it's Lucas Moura. Conte. Now it's Aubameyang. Played out towards the right wing.
Što sam spacao. Sam sušino vršta.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Thuram getting this one clear. He's having a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. That is Conte. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now it's Hullet. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge. And he's searching for Rummenigge!
Ako.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Mateus. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And here's Ibrahimovic. Played out wide. Looking tidy in possession here. Rummenigge is onto this. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Italy look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back...
There's the shot! Strong running down that left flank.
Sad mi iznervirao, sad ću da ga userem.
Now it's Mbappe. Half an hour played now. And that is a little undercooked. Shot could be on.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Seedorf. Vieira.
Au, brate, ja ne mogu pas da povežem, ja ne znam šta je ovo djelo.
And it's Lucas Moura. And here's Mbappe. And This is and the shot. Casillas with the clearance. Rummenigge. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is out of play.
2 gola sam prokockao drkanjem.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. It's a good spell of possession, this. Mateus. Oh, well played. And the counter is on. Neymar. Ibrahimovic. Triol.
Botafogo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Olmo. Vieira. Pull it. That's good play. And that's a good ball. Neymar. Now it's Aubameyang.
Ali ja.
And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Il proprietario dell'auto blu parcheggiata davanti ai cancelli è invitato a spostarla, altrimenti sarà rimossa.
Kako sam se ušinuo, šta je?
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 23, numero 22, Neymar.
And the action is back on the way.
Lasciano il campo per
So the first half brought no goals.
Bale, il numero 16, Scholes, il numero 10.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, super ball. And he was alert to it. Dani Olmo. Nicely spread. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Ibrahimovic. Some really good ball movement. And that's been won straight back. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance here to counter. Knocks it into space. That looks a good cross. And he's cut it out. Seedorf. Rummenigge. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
A što mora ovako loše da radi drugo poluvreme, a?
Seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Tries to play it through. And it's Pirlo. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple
Ju.
miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Hullet. And there's green grass ahead of him. Seedorf. It shapes to shoot. Sticks it away.
Dosta si se koprcao.
Trademark move ends with the inevitable.
Sad će Mbappe da dođe da stavi tačku na ovaj
They
meč.
may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Botafogo choosing to make the first change. So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Looking to play him in. And here's Donatoni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really
Kako
well,
tako
stopped it.
daješ netačno taj pas, treba da ide pravo je.
Rummenigge. Lam has it out wide and in space. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, good spread. Donatoni. Donatoni crosses it in. And he's there to clear it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Triol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's found a way through.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
He's on it. Can he get decent chance? In he goes again.
Brate, šta skinu Casillas.
Should have been two. Bullet has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Cambio di giocatori.
Botafogo can make their change now with a break in play. Pele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Italy have the chance to go the other way. The final 5 minutes. And here's Bale. It's Bale! Oh, that is rather wayward. Maldini, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That is good alertness. Donatoni. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Hullet. Conte. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the gate. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena.
Ljudi nisu normalni s pauzama danas, brate.
So it's away we go then. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he
Ma,
actually
brat.
is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And the shots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid of
Druže, ja rekao, Majgeri mi udari lik.
And it's Vieira. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Skillfully cut out. He is so... And he shoots! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real...
Pozdrav, Vox, dobrodošao.
The defense saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to have Fox himself.
Tries a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Ronaldinho with the short one. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Gullit. Gullit. Rummenigge. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it for us.
Pozdrav Igore, dobrodošao. Kažu sad početkom leta ide neki filter, brate, nadam se što pre. Smorili su više sa smart system.
Just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Gianfranco Zola is special, always engaging to watch.
One of those players who just makes you smile.
Yeah, the little magician from Sardinia lives up to the name in every possible way. And speaking of size, he made small great.
Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Zola.
Pirlo.
Lovely feet. Zola.
Oh, nice touch. That is good strength. And here's Zola. Good ball.
And the finish!
And he's really put himself on the line here. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Ball driven towards the far post.
That's good defensive concentration.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ibrahimovic. Goulet, well seen, saw that coming, gives it back. Hullet.
Že.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Threads one in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mateus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still goalless. Pinches it off him. Goulet is always looking to break lines. He's being urged to Rummenigge! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Vieira is there and he can get that clear. Botafogo has the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a cute ball. Del Piero. And it's Pirlo. Has a look and plays it forward. Mateus. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield.
Goal! Botafogo! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Goulet. Madrid finding their passes. And he's got the... He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Ah, such a clever touch. An instinctive delivery. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their 4th corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety.
Brate, kako možeš da izgubiš kontrolu nad tom loptom koja ti je pored noge?
And here's Del Piero. And he has been fouled there.
Toliko neartikulisana igrica u nekim segmentima da je to nešto neverovatno. Užas, opet gubim loptu, ne znam kako gubim loptu. Čovjek ima R2 nižu.
And it's Seedorf. Aims beyond the defence. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Mateus.
Bravo, bre. Bravo, Retarde. Bravo.
What a throw in. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Zola. Pirlo. Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Vidi bre, ne mogu da prekinem, jebem ti dodaju.
Slightly undercooked that one.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, well measured. Ibrahim, there's the shot! Zola.
Sve sam mu pročitao, brate. Šta više da mu pročitam da uzem loptu, bre.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Jebote, neverovatno.
And he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Botafogo are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, this looks sharp. Out to the right. Goulet. Pirlo. Maldini. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh no, what has happened here?
Vidi ovo, bre.
There's no fight. What's he giving here? He's given a penalty.
Jaj, brate.
Big chance now from 12 yards.
Se ušinuo, ne znam nija kako, jebem ti. Bacamo čovjeka samo da bi šutnuo penal.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
Stories have connected us.
El dorsal 4.
Open art brings the tools to the storytellers of today.
El dorsal 5. El dorsal 20. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Mateus turns and goes back. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Passing nice and neat. Rummenigge, a lot of... Goes for a shot! Can he finish?
Ha!
Turan.
Brate.
He won't be happy with that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hullet. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
And Del Piero! Oh, that was no routine save.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Kako se čovjek koprca, ima 4 sejva.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Ajde, druže.
Zola.
Sad će daš Zoli da šutne.
Goulet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Offside.
For the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Goulet. Cross needs... Up he goes!
Bravo igrice. Bravo igrice, jebem li ti sve smrdljivo u pičku, a ti jebem.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Usereš čoveka, brate.
And very quickly,
I ništa.
the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly
Ma,
equal standing.
ajde, izgubim i ovo i da idem da ugasim ovo smeće.
Chenko receives it in a wide position.
Da me jebe ovde, brate, neće da uđe lopta u gol i ta sranja. A u pičku lepu materinu.
Played in charge, surely! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
We
dorsal
have got
25
changes here from both sides, in
será
fact.
sustituido por el dorsal 6.
Kada će David da skoči, brate? Gle, baguje mi se igrač sa sudijom, čoveč, ovo vidu u životu nisam.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Off the post! Oh, they could be
Man.
caught out here. Deep cross. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Can he spark a counter here?
Vidi ga, vidi ga, vidi ga,
His
čoveč.
positioning was spot on. Davids. He's a sharp little ball here. Pele.
Više.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a
Ma da.
clearance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, they've got it again.
Brate, nemoj me zajebava igrica. Znači treba vodim 5-1, ja igram 1-1.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He rises!
To je to, brate. Bravo, Konami.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And yes, it's him again.
Kaži ti meni Momo, brate.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
There
10.
is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Useravam likove i gubim partije, brate.
Role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about, sometimes driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Madrid go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Played back into the centre. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No joy this time. Danger averted for now. Botafogo have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, they could break here. And that could set him on his way. And this is Del Piero. He's onside. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? Thuram calmly
Man.
anticipates.
Dosta za danas. Sa ovom neartikulisanom igricom i ja u pičku materinu.